Oh my god! Can you believe this, MD? We are flying up in a helicopter for one of our shows. It's gonna be insane! Can you even hear me down there? Oh, damned, that was fun. Oh, I wish Rap was here.
Doc, where is he?
Oh, he's out in Germany trying to source a car for us, dude. Looks like only the DJ's here so far. I'm sure more will turn up soon, though. Alright, so, what are we waiting for? Let's start the show. Hello everybody and welcome to the 6th episode of Dr. Blue's Car Reviews, and just, wow, I mean, would you look at where we are? We're on a freaking rooftop. How awesome is this? And also thanks to you guys on the tube face. By watching our shows, you've generated a lot for us in ad revenue, so much so that we're able to afford these cars every week, and now even Nackflacks has taken an interest in adding our show to their collection. So let's not disappoint them. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Truffade Adder. Now, as you all know, in episode 2 I mentioned that there was a rivalry between this car and the Entity XF as to who was the fastest car in the earliest versions of GTA. Now, many of you will say the Adder, many of you will say the Entity, but today we are here to settle that dispute. But first, I just want to take a moment to appreciate how amazing this car looks. I mean, it's got 2 stripes down the hood, orange for now, but we'll make sure to change those to really stand out against this car. And honestly, this car just looks beautiful from the front and the back. You don't get many cars that look decent from the front and back, most of them just look good in the back. Mostly because that's what people will be looking at, but hey, I am a man of headlights, and I tell you people and Nackflacks potential viewers that this car has the dual headlight with a third for indication. This car is like a spider almost. Not a scary spider, cool, badass looking one, a spider tank. A big mechanical spider tank. Wouldn't that make a good show, especially on Nackflacks? But I tell you, they'd have to have a good director for it, and I can't think of anyone better than the host of a brilliant car show with beautiful cars in the fronts and the backs. And I think that person would be ideal for directing a movie about a spider tank on Nackflacks, or perhaps anything on Nackflacks. Anyway, enough about that. Let's have this car race around the track, hopefully in a slower time than it will take Nackflacks to acquire the rights to this car show. Well, I can tell you this car was pretty quick, but unfortunately Nackflacks did not hire me in that time. But we needn't give up. After all, the time on this car was a pretty tasty 57.95 seconds, slower than the Entity, it seems, who still holds our fastest unmodified car time. But that is not enough in the world of Dr. Blue's car reviews, which will heavily get picked up by Nackflacks. No! You not only have to move fast, but you must look good doing it. Otherwise, just pick up some lousy flying bike or some stupid hoverjet. No! In this show, you've got to look good, and with a customization level of only level 1, the adder is not living up to standards, people. I hate to pick on this car, but the adder does not have much customization. We've done our best to make her look good anyways, with black rims, a shiny yellow... Wait, who got the car dirty? I'm sorry, Nackflacks, this doesn't usually happen. The cars are usually a nice, shiny yellow colour with white stripes down the front to give it a triple coloured look. It looks nice when clean, when on the beach, when out in the sun, or even cooped back home, in the garage, or even on an award-winning Nackflacks show. Have I said Nackflacks enough yet? Okay, I'll stop. But seriously, this car looks beautiful anywhere it goes. You'll still get people pulling out their phones, snapping a shot of you and your beautiful race yellow car. This car just has good bones to it. You could colour it almost anything and it'd still look good. It's like black. There isn't any colour that doesn't go with black, and this car is no different. So, how much is it going to cost me? Well, I'm glad you asked, Shelley. The initial cost of this car will be a cool $1 million. A nice even initial cost for a car that looks good in any setting. However, if you want to acquire statistical upgrades for this beast, that'll be $233,000, please and thank you. Visual upgrades though will vary for you depending on what colours you want, but if you want a model replica of our car here, which I know many of you do entertain that idea, then you'll be spending $100,600 or $101,000. And so with the initial cost, the statistical cost and the visual cost, you'll be looking at a total cost of $1,334,000. On the cheaper side of most of our cars, and actually on the episode list, but in a moment we will see if it's worth the cash. But first, in case you're thinking of selling this car back, and I do understand those of you with your needs to sell things, I understand you want money for your creation, maybe even fame, maybe even a Nackflacks show. So the sell price for the standard car will be $600,000. However, the number for the upgraded version is a bit trickier at $727,630, which will round up nicely to $728,000 for you. So, you've seen our car, you've seen our prices, and now you want to see our lap time. I do say this is a bit forward, you're asking so much, but I do kind of want to show you. So you're in luck, let's start the race. You're not gonna like this. You're really not gonna like this. I don't like this. No one does. Unfortunately, this car, with all its modifications, comes in with a time of 54.88 seconds. A pretty fast time usually, but not fast enough, so this car takes our last place on the leaderboard so far. Let's hope she can at least hold on to number 6 in future episodes, but with our lineup, I'm not so sure. Anyway, that has been it for this episode of Dr. Blue's car reviews, but stick around, we've got a little something cooking afterwards, just like hopefully Nackflacks has a licensing deal cooking for our car show. Oh, that was a good episode, MD. We better head home. Wait, what's that?
You, there, on the rooftop. Stop what you're doing. Put those hands up.
Okay, okay. I am told I have one Augustus Neo here. Often referred as Doc.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Ah, yes. I'm going to need to bring you one Christopher Tate, one unidentified individual who has so many aliases we don't even know what his real name is. But he wears a reflective helmet.
Oh, yeah, he's over there.
And what about this Christopher Tate?
He's out of town right now, but he'll be back in a few days.
Very well. Please get into the helicopter.
What are we being questioned about?
You'll see when we get there. Are you going to comply or not?
Sure, we'll join you.